couple of years after I came here to Rocky. And every year that I have worked with Diana, she has been very supportive of all the teachers and everything that goes on within the school, and I think that she has just given 100% every year that she's been here, and I'm really going to miss working with her. And I know when we moved over here to the new school, she was just as happy as the rest of us. She's here and have a nice new room. That, in the old building, she was in fear of falling to the floor. She was about
in the trailer. Right at the end.
But I have really enjoyed visiting with Diana through the years and listening to her stories about her children, her grandchildren, and I know she's really looking forward to spending some time with those grandchildren. She's very proud of them, and so she's always been a wonderful family person, and I know she's looking forward to that. I just want you to know I'll miss you. We'll all miss you.
Okay, and who was next? Is there someone else that would like to stand up to speak for Ms. McClary?
Well, I'd stand up and speak. I mean,
I can't remember. I can't tell jokes.
Well, I'm not going to tell a joke. This is a true story, you know. God bless. But, right after I quit teaching special ed, and they finally let me out of it, and I started teaching regular ed. The second year, I was fortunate enough that Diana and I team taught in the same trailer. And we had a group of kids that I'd had in the previous year, and then she and I were sharing them the next year. And we had started a new math series, and they had these strange things in this book, things that I had never heard of before. And so I'm standing up there, and I realized that when I turned the page that it was something that I just was not prepared for. And I remember looking down at it and looking at the kids, and Justin Blevins was sitting right in front of me, and I said, sit here, be really, really quiet, I'll be right back. And I stepped next door, you know, because we had like a little hallway, and I stepped in there, and I said to Diana, hey, what's a stem and leaf plot? And so she starts telling me about, and I said, okay, you lost me after, well, it is. And so we just switched that day, and she came in my room and taught my students stem and leaf plots. I have to say they did really well on the math test on that part. But she always saved my hiney whenever it came to stuff in math that I just absolutely knew nothing about, and now I'm glad I teach only communication arts.
I'll go next. I've had the honor of team teaching with Ms. McClary for 2 years now. We taught together in 4th grade and in 6th grade. And I wanted to thank you for making me a better teacher, because when we started in 4th grade, I was like a 3rd-year teacher and had not a clue in the world what I was supposed to be doing. And you've always been a really good role model for me and helped me to become a better teacher and do better at what I'm doing. So I appreciate your help, and I appreciate you always being ready for things and willing to do things. Even if you didn't know what you were doing, you tried. And I just want to thank you, and I'm going to miss you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Linda Patterson just walked in.
Yes.
Linda, what we're doing is we're just taking some time to just kind of tell Ms. McClary the things that we've enjoyed, the things that we remember. Do you have any stories you'd like to share?
No pressure.
Not anything in particular, but I always tell anybody that has her that I know that their kid is coming to our class that she's good and she's fair, and that they would not ever have to worry about a child being in her class. And that I know that because I know her. That anything she do the best for any child. And I'm a little jealous.
Well, I once had a parent to tell Diana, or we had a parent, that we were both cut from the same cloth, and so I thought that was a compliment. And so I said, well, thank you. Well, thank you.
We didn't get that hint, did we?
We did.
Diana, when we were thinking about you and what to get you, we wanted to get you something special. And everybody's kind of been probing you. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've all kind of asked, what are you going to do? What do you like? So up with like a hodgepodge of things. So we have this gift here for you. We know you want to travel, and we think that this will serve you good. But within it, we've kind of packed in some goodies for your.
I'm right in the
Yes,
way.
I'll come
Hold
with
on.
you.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
When I think of Diana, I think of Pepsi and chocolate because when I'm sitting there at the table with her, out here she's got a little piece of chocolate, she's got Pepsi, and I'm jealous every time. So
You never asked for one. Jody always I always brought extra because I always had to hand her one.
And then this was created for you by Miss Hayes. She started
cool.
you.
Oh, that's neat. Look at that. Thank you. Yes, I definitely love Pepsi and chocolate and scrapbooking and, and traveling, hopefully. So if I have time now to do some of those, you guys know how much time this takes. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Time. Thank you, guys.
We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, there's some wonderful books that magically disappeared from your desk.
Oh yes, and we have a story about that.
Did I miss them?
I guess so.
Oh, thank goodness you
I
didn't tell my story.
sent out an email and I said, I heard that Miss McCleary would like to take some time to read. And what better than to ask people what they like, some of their likes. I said, get some of your favorite books, pack them up, and send them down, and we'll put it in her package. And maybe put a little note in there or something about you. And so she packs up a couple of books for you and puts a nice little label on top for Miss McCleary. Sends one of her kids and says, take this to Miss Arnold's class. And so it says for Miss McCleary on it. And so the kid makes it to my class, and bless little Miss Hayes' heart, she noticed that it said it was for Miss McCleary. So she sent it to your classroom.
With another student.
With another student.
It had $1 in it. I was really confused. I was confused. I didn't even realize it was gone from my desk.
Yes,
I left it sitting there.
I just knew that you were going to get all your kids because it was gone.
And stole it. And then we were coming up with a story in case you realized it was all gone from your desk. We were hoping you didn't realize it.
I did.
And tell you and ask your kids. We took those books off.
We spent all day snickering thinking those kids are going to get in trouble.
No, for once I did not notice. I was going to ask you what it was for, and I kept
I
forgetting.
thought she's going to recognize my handwriting on this note. I know she's going to come say, what the heck's going on?
So
That was very sneaky of you.
we thought we were being sneaky, but didn't work out.
Well, you were, because I didn't realize it was gone. Like, usually I know where everything is, but I did not. That was very sneaky. Oh
Well,
my goodness.
I can't believe some of these teachers that have taught or this
Oh,
year.
well, they're like, they're like,
I know I'd like to hear for you to share something.
She sent out an email and
Um,
asked everybody to.
I was first year here, and at first I just thought, I'm getting a beat on everybody, and she's pretty strict. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh man, she's like a drill sergeant here with these kids, and barking. And then, I had a couple parents who were like, she's too mean or whatever. But the more I watched, I was just amazed at her teaching and her math scores, and the achievement from her kids is amazing. And so, we will truly miss you. Miss McCleary.
Talking about mean. Olivia came home the first week saying, oh, I'm crying. Oh, Miss McCleary is so mean. So mean. I said,